Hey guys, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel, and today we are gonna try new limited edition from Kiko Milano Lumiverse. We are gonna try quite many products from this collection, and of course you're gonna see wear test and we will discuss everything. So take a seat and let's go. Our first product to try is a foundation, and it looks quite interesting. From one side we have a basic foundation, from the other side we have a kind of a dewy primer, and as an option you can mix these two products together or you can use one or the other. And let me show you the foundation as it is, at least a little bit, and then I will mix these two guys together. I took shade 2 because, well, in most of the cases, shade 2 has slightly olive undertone and it's warmer. And the shade actually is more or less fine for me. Well, it's a little bit... No, it's a little bit too dark. A little bit too dark, yes, it's slightly dark. Coverage, honestly, I would say it's between low and average. But okay, product smells quite strange. It's okay, but nothing special. Well, a little bit unpleasant, honestly, but I don't know what is it. Quite easy to work, doesn't emphasize skin texture. On my skin I have a bit of skincare and SPF, and actually that's it. And if you apply the foundation as it is, finish is gonna be, I would say, more natural. Let's mix these two together and let's apply. I think that it might be quite interesting, and if you have, for instance, dry prone skin, it might be an option. Texture is updated and it looks and it feels more nourishing right now, and it's easier to apply it. If you need something more, I would say, for hot days, and if you have more oily prone skin, this side is better, and you can just simply apply a foundation but still finishes, I would say, more natural. If you have more dry prone skin, you should mix these two, and as a result you're gonna have dewy finish. Coverage, I would say it's between low and average. It looks beautiful on skin and it doesn't emphasize dryness, at least for now. We'll see how it goes. As a concealer, today I used quite many for covering my darkness area right here. I used a mix of Revolution light to medium and Bourgeois in shade 51. I mixed these two together for receiving something peachy. And in the under eye area, I've applied a mix of these two guys, Laura Mercier shade 1N, and this one is Big Color in shade 2. Now, guys, we are gonna try a beautiful, beautiful bronzer, and unfortunately for me, this product contains squalene, so I won't be able to use it. We have two shades, the lightest and the darkest. I'm gonna show you both, and let's start from the lightest shade. Texture is quite lovely, quite creamy, and because this product contains squalene, it should be quite easy to work with it, and that's why this product is creamy and even a little bit nourishing. But yeah, my skin doesn't like this ingredient at all. The shade is... oh, it smells so good. It smells like some candies. Oh, that's cute. The shade is not for everyone because it's warm, and moreover it looks a little bit, I would say, orange on skin. Okay, so if you have cool undertone or pale skin, immediately no, at least this particular shade. Let me show you the darkest one. The darkest one seems a little bit more kind of neutral, but let's check it out. Yep, it doesn't look that orange, and it's definitely more neutral, and it contains a bit of even red. I would prefer wearing this shade, or I would prefer mixing these two. As an option, you can add more definition using the darkest shade, and you can blend the edges using the lightest shade. It may work, but ideally I would suggest wearing this bronzer and buying this bronzer in case of more warm undertone. Next product to try is the blush, and I took it in shade 2, and this texture is quite interesting, and this product is dewy. quite dewy, so may not work in case of really prone skin. And let me show it to you. Taking off extra just in case, because I am new to this product. Oh, you know what? It reminds me a blush stick from Padmagrat. Looks kind of similar on skin, and actually they have quite the same finish and textures. They are not fully identical, but on skin they look quite similar. Let's add a little bit more. Interesting shade. It looks like a mix of pink with a bit of red, and looks lovely on skin, but be careful because it seems to me that it can dissolve some products applied before. At least it looks like. I hope that you can't hear the buses that are nearby. Unfortunately, today is way too hot and I had to open my window because otherwise it would be quite hard to film. Today is going to be around 33. I like when it's hot, but 33 and filming, it's a little bit complicated. I'm not quite sure. It looks quite beautiful on skin, but it dissolves products before. I definitely can see it, especially on this side. Okay, anyway, I will apply a powder over later on, and I will try to apply this product over powder, and maybe it will work better. Crossing fingers. Highlighter time, and I took it in shade 1. And unfortunately for me, again, this product contains squalene, so I can't really use it. But this texture is amazing, and if you don't have reaction to squalene, you're gonna like this product. The texture is so thin and so silky, and I hope, yes, it looks lovely on skin. It can emphasize skin texture a little bit, but just a little bit. I would say that it can emphasize mainly some pimples. Talking about pores, I don't really think so. It looks quite lovely, and if you want, you can layer it. As it is, it doesn't look that bright, but it's still quite bright, quite easy to work. And by the way, the shade is great. It's neutral, even slightly cool tone champagne, beautiful. Eye makeup, and we have several products to try. 2 eyeshadows are quite dark, and it means that we have to use something dark, something burgundy nearby. And we have one shade, watery shade, that is light, and I'm gonna use it closer to the inner corner. At least it makes sense. And I'm gonna draw a kind of a base, as I wanna show you all these metallics on eyelid. I'm not gonna do something classic. I'm gonna do something more. I'm gonna draw different lines, and that's the plan at least. And we are gonna start from the base, and I always draw my base using such pencils. They are waxy, they don't dry down. You can do with them, with such liners, whatever you want. And I need an extra, actually I need several extra brushes, but anyway, we are gonna start from the base, from this line. I'm gonna have a kind of a wing right here, and probably right here. Cheek. I wanted to draw something else. Okay. I've changed my mind. Just sorry, talking to myself. That's expected. Starting from the base. And I need a small, not really small, but I need a thin brush. And I'm kind of grading the shade a little bit out. The only thing that I have a skin issue right here. So yeah, some products may stuck over this part. Or, okay, do I really need it? I don't really need it. Or I do. I don't really need it. Okay, next line is gonna be right here. And it's gonna be kind of an extra because I wanna try this liner, sparkling liner. So I'm gonna use it somewhere here. The next part. For now, checking and thinking what I do want to have. I want to push it here. Connecting. And moving these lines a little bit out. Now I'm gonna use burgundy for setting these lines. So I'm going and applying the shade simply over these lines. Adding the shade in this area and layering it and blending the edges a bit. Probably I will need something darker, but I don't know currently. So for now, just applying this one. And actually, that's it for now. Time to try our first metallic shade, and I'm gonna start from the liquid one because it seems to me that it's a little bit darker than this one, and this one shifts more than this one. And of course, I'm gonna use a brush for applying this shade. I never apply products directly from the applicator. Just I'm used to do something differently, and you have more kind of, you control more when you apply products using a brush. You know what? It looks okay. I thought that it would be a little bit patchy and not that pigmented. At least on swatches, it was a little bit kind of patchy. Moving a little bit more. Here, you know what? Probably I'm gonna draw these lines. I'm gonna apply, not sure. Sorry, maybe I will add a bit of black right here. Covering. I need something darker right here. Okay, blending the edges a little bit. This product dries down, and actually it's quite long lasting as it is. But you can't really wear it as it is because, take a look, it has slightly visible gray base. Now let's try this beauty, and the shade is stunning. Texture is so thin and it shifts to golden green. Beautiful. Starting from the center, this one looks more pigmented. Okay. Wow, stunning. And these two, they work perfectly together. Again, apply until the line. Maybe I will add a little bit more right here, but for now that's it, because I want to try this beauty, and I'm gonna use a small brush for applying it, and I need a fixing spray or setting one. I'm gonna use this one from Morphe, grabbing a little bit on my palm. This brush currently is fully wet, and I'm gonna grab the shade. And let's add to the inner corner. Right here. Ouch. It looks patchy. Honestly, it looks patchy while applying this way. Yes, it looks bright, but it looks patchy. It looks brighter, I would say. Not a big fan, not a big fan. Okay, I'm gonna use another brush and grabbing the shade on another one, adding this beauty near the lines and adding it in the inner corner as well, and moreover adding this shade between these two lines. What's left on my brush, applying and moving to the lower lid. Between the lashes, applying burgundy pencil from L'Oreal near the lash line and pushing it between the lashes. And I should add a bit of darkness right here, because currently it looks a little bit patchy, so I'm adding more. I still want to add black, so I'm gonna use black eyeliner from England. It's a new one, shade 77, and I'm gonna apply it over this line and right here. I know that it looks a little bit weird. Anyway, let's try the eyeliner, and I'm gonna apply it over the black one. This eyeliner, it just simply contains extra glitters, and that's it. It doesn't have visible base. Yeah, lovely, but I thought that it would be kind of more visible at some point. Let's try to layer, and let's add a little bit right here as an extra as well. As we have a bit of blue glitters right here, not that many, but still, I will add liner from Maybelline. I think that the shade is called Galaxy. 821 lashes are left, and it's required to have them here, and I will add them in the background. Moving to the lips, and we have 3 products to try: a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. Lip gloss looks stunning. I'm gonna show you all the products on lips, and actually I'm gonna combine all of them. I took lipstick in shade 1, and it looks weird. I don't really like it. It looks way too metallic. For some specific looks, it may work, but I mean, of course you can't really wear it daily. It's way too metallic. It looks funny, it looks interesting, but no. It's more no than yes. By the way, the texture is slightly dry. Let's try the lip gloss. It smells so good. Oh, yep, it's quite metallic as well. Oh, okay, I can feel shimmers, glitters on my lips, so they are quite big. And yes, this shade, it shifts a little bit from light blue to lilac. Quite funny, quite interesting, but not for everyone. And as you can see, it's quite hard to remove these glitters. Lip liner, and I took it in shade 6. And it seems to me that it's a kind of a classical liner from Kiko. Yeah. Quite pigmented, quite long-lasting. It feels okay. Cool tone pink, and it's quite dark and bright. I'm not quite sure that I'm gonna keep all these lip products on my lips, because this one, lip liner, is way too cool tone for me. I would prefer having something more neutral, especially with this eye look. And maybe I will add a bit of a lip gloss today, and actually that's it. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you eye look closely, and we will discuss everything. And we start our discussion from the products I'm wearing currently on lips. I used a lip liner from P. Louise in shade Treat Week, lipstick from Kiko Milano Magnetic Nights in shade 1, and as well I've applied a bit of this lip gloss over, especially in the middle. And actually, if you don't use a lot, it looks quite lovely, quite nice, and it doesn't look that bright and that metallic on lips. Lovely shade, and it contains such beautiful glitters. And by the way, this lipstick shifts, this lip gloss shifts a little bit. And just in case, I've applied a bit of this highlighter right here. It's a highlighter from Wet n Wild, and actually these 3 products, they contain similar glitters, and they should work, and they actually work nicely together. Our first product to discuss is this interesting foundation. We have a serum here and we have a foundation here. As an option, you can mix these 2 products together, or you can just simply use a foundation and you can use this serum as a base, as a dewy base. But if you're gonna still wear this product, wear these 2 products together, you can just simply mix, and this foundation actually looks nice on skin. I like it. The only thing that coverage is not the greatest. I would say it's close to medium, but close, but not really. It's between low and average. If you like wearing something lightweight, if you like wearing something dewy, this product is yours. If you have oily prone skin, extremely oily skin, this product is not yours at all. And even if you apply just simply a foundation, it still has slightly more natural finish, and it may not work perfectly in case of oily prone skin. This product would work nicely in case of dry prone, and normal skin. May work in case of combination skin, but be careful while applying this product over your T-zone, especially when it's hot outside. Currently, it looks beautiful on skin. Yes, I had to use a concealer for covering some issues right here, but I don't regret. This product is beautiful, really beautiful. The only thing that it costs quite a lot, quite a lot, more than 35 euro. Yeah, that's a lot. And guys, we have almost 50 milliliters here, and product is made in Italy. And by the way, the shade works perfectly for me. It's a nice match, actually. Like it can suggest, but yes, this product is not for everyone. And of course, this particular serum has a dewy finish. A lovely product, like it. Next beauty, it looks so beautiful and it works so beautiful. Bronzer, I like it. I like the texture, and it's so easy to work with it. It's so easy to apply it. It looks great on skin. It doesn't emphasize anything, and I've applied it over my powder, and it's doable. So now you know, and it looks great on skin. And the only thing, the shades. The shades are not for everyone. The darkest shade is more, yeah, it doesn't look that beautiful anymore. It looks a little bit dirty, despite the fact that I've used it only once. Oh, okay, twice. This shade is more or less neutral, but still it's quite warm. This shade is just orange. So if you have cool undertone light skin, this product, this shade is not yours. Definitely not yours. And I took the lighter shade. Yes, I should took shade 1. If you have light skin, neutral, medium, neutral, warm undertones, it may work nicely. And as an option, you can mix these two shades together, and they look quite okay on skin. If you especially have more warm undertone, it smells so good. It smells so perfect. Yeah, like some sweets, caramel, or something like this. I like the packaging, by the way. And if we talk about this collection, just look at these packagings. Everything looks so beautiful and stunning and stylish. I'm impressed, and I like the idea and the design of this collection. I do like it. The only thing that it contains squalene, and in my case, I can't use products with squalene because otherwise I have these beautiful, lovely issues on my skin. And fun fact, mainly I have issues right here. Kind of clogged pores, but they are not basic and classical clogged pores. So unfortunately, yes, this product is not for me, but I do like it. And if you don't have a reaction to squalene, if you have more dry prone skin, you should like this product. It doesn't stain, it doesn't stray down. So you have to set this product with a powder. Don't forget about it. Blush is quite nice as well, but it doesn't work as it is if you apply it over your foundation. Unfortunately, this product can easily dissolve other products, especially if you use a lot. If you apply it over powder, first of all, it's doable. Second thing, it doesn't dissolve products that badly. So ideally, you should apply it over a powder or just simply on bare skin, and in this case it might work. Finish is dewy, and product actually looks quite lovely and interesting on skin. Doesn't emphasize dryness. This product doesn't emphasize dryness as well, but I wish it was less oily, because it's quite oily. And this product on skin, it reminds me a little bit this blush from Pat McGrath. On skin, they look quite similar, I would say. Nice product to try, but yes, it has a drawback. Next beauty, highlighter. It contains squalene. Why? I cannot just I truly can understand why. And when a powdery product contains cooling, texture is immediately thinner, and it's not that dry anymore. And due to this, when you apply such products, they are less visible on skin and they emphasize skin texture less. But I'm not that lucky. With powdery products, maybe it may work, but I'm not quite sure. I like this product. It looks so great on skin. It looks so, so lovely. And this particular shade, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's lovely. Easy to work with it. It doesn't emphasize skin texture. Yes, it can emphasize pimples because it is a highlighter, but at the same time, it's not that dry. So even if you have some clogged pores, yes, this product can emphasize them a little bit, but not badly. Looks great on skin, doesn't emphasize pores, and that's actually great, unless you use a lot. It doesn't look that bright when you apply just a little bit, but it's great because it's a nice product for some daily looks, for normal life. It's a wearable, beautiful highlighter. If you want to apply more, if you want to see a brighter result, no worries, you can do it. You can layer this product, it's doable. Amazing texture, amazing product, beautiful shade, kind of neutral champagne. I said when I applied it, like it looks more cool tone. It doesn't look cool tone. In the pan, it looks definitely warmer, just on case of my skin, and my skin is warm, quite warm. It looks neutral. It doesn't look golden, it doesn't look yellow, it looks as it is, as it should be. But if you have, for instance, pale skin, light skin, cool undertone, may look a little bit warm for you. It depends. Check it out before buying. Like this product, like this texture, it's amazing. And if you have more dry brown skin, this product should work quite nicely. Eye makeup, and look at these beautiful eyeshadows. I definitely can see that this particular eyeshadow, it shifts from burgundy to green and golden. I'm impressed, and I truly think that these eyeshadows are amazing. They are stunning and I like them. They are perfect, perfect. My favorite product, this one. This one, texture's thin, silky, it's weightless, you can't really feel it. And you know what? Fun fact, this product has visible base. It's a little bit dark, but if you blend this shade with something lighter, it doesn't look that dark. And actually, you can try to use this product for doing some daily looks. But of course, you have to use something lighter nearby. And in this case, this shade, it looks more neutral, and this base, this dark base, it's almost invisible on eyelid. That's great and that's lovely. What I do like about this product is that the shift, it's visible. It's really, really visible on eyelids. And that's stunning. The texture is amazing. But this product costs 20 euro. And I think that for 20 euro, sorry, but the packaging is not the greatest. It looks and it feels a little bit cheap and you can easily break it. But the product inside is amazing and the texture is more high-end. And if you wonder whether Space Glam eyeshadows from Catrice are kind of a dupe to this eyeshadow, they aren't. Textures are not the same, and here we have more visible shift. Catrice eyeshadows from Catrice, they don't shift that perfectly, and this particular shade, actually it's a kind of a triochrome. It's not a duochrome, it's a triochrome. So this shade is more complicated, and if I don't forget, I will try to film swatches side by side. And the shade from Catrice, it's darker, it has more visible black base, and it shifts from dark purple to burgundy, and it doesn't contain green or golden at all. This product contains these two shades. I'm impressed, I'm in love, and I think that this shade and this particular product is truly gorgeous. Talking about liquid eyeshadow, it's not that, this shift, it's not really that visible. There is something, there is a little bit, and it's not a triochrome, it's more a duochrome. This product shifts a little bit from burgundy to golden green, but the green, it's not really that visible, I would say. And on eyelid, the shift is not that visible. And if you want to choose one product for yourself, choose this one, because it's better and it's more visible on eyelid. This one, the shift is not that visible. But the product as it is quite nice, and as an option you can combine these two products together, and by doing this, these eyeshadows should stay longer in place. This product dries down and it should be quite long lasting as it is. This product is quite creamy and actually it can crease a little bit. So ideally you should apply it over something. I'm impressed and I think that it's a nice try and it's a nice, great job. Great job, Kiko. These two products are amazing, especially this one. Next beauty is water eyeshadow. I took it in shade 1 and I'm not that impressed, I would say. First of all, this product, this texture is quite dry as it is, especially if you compare this single eyeshadow to this one. This one is definitely more high-end and more creamy. This one is drier. If you apply it as it is, this product works actually okay and it looks okay, but if you're gonna use a wet brush, quite wet brush, this product may appear slightly kind of clumpy, I would say. So be careful while applying this product using a wet brush. It may not really look that nicely, I would say, so just bear in mind. Moreover, on swatches, based on swatches, this product, this shade shifts a little bit from light golden, even from champagne to pink. It doesn't really shift. I can barely see it. I just simply see different beautiful champagne and pink glitters. It looks fine, it looks lovely, but it's not really a duochrome, I would say. It's a nice single eyeshadow, but first of all, it doesn't look that bright. Second thing, it's not that creamy. And third thing, it's not really a duochrome. Maybe other shades, they look differently because 4 shades were released. But I took this one and I can't see this shift. Sorry, it's not a duochrome in my personal opinion. Talking about this eyeliner, I'm not that impressed. Honestly, I'm not that impressed. If you want to see this product, you have to layer, and you have to layer quite a lot. This shade, it shifts a little bit from light pink to lilac a little bit. The product has different glitters, they look beautiful, but the product as it is not really that pigmented. Ideally, you should apply it over something or as an extra. And you know what? Let's apply a little bit right here. Just a little bit. I do wonder whether it can crease or no. We're gonna check it out. So adding a little bit more. The shade as it is lovely, and you can easily add some extra glitters while applying this product. But as a liner, I'm not really quite sure. The shade as it is beautiful, and yeah, it looks great, but I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure, and I haven't seen other shades. 3 shades were released. Maybe others are better. I don't know. Maybe they are more pigmented, but this one is not really that pigmented, and you have to layer quite a lot. So it's like more yes and no, and as an option, you can buy similar shade actually from Space Glam eyeliner. No. Liquid eyeshadows. I'm not quite sure about the shade. Maybe it was shade 10. I will try to find a picture somewhere. They look quite similar, I would say, at some point. Textures are not the same. Okay, we'll check it out whether this product can crease or no. Maybe I should have added a bit more. Anyway, up to you to decide. But before buying, check it out offline, because currently I'm not sure. Really, I'm not quite sure about this product. Lip products. I don't like them. Beautiful packages, quite lovely products, but this lipstick, it looks so metallic on lips and it looks so outdated on lips. It's no, it looks bad. It looks bad, let's be honest. The packaging is perfect, it works great, and As it is, it looks lovely, but on lips, it emphasizes everything. And if you have dryness on lips, such products, such shades, they can easily emphasize dryness, and it doesn't look that nicely, I would say. If you need it for some specific looks, I don't know, for Halloween, for instance, it may work. In other cases, I'm not quite sure about it. Not that impressed, and honestly, I can't really suggest. If you need something like this, yes. If you need something for daily looks, I mean, no, it's a little bit outdated, such textures. A lip liner, basic lip liner from Kiko Milano, nothing to add. It looks great, it works lovely, it's quite pigmented. Such lip liners from Kiko Milano, they are long lasting. You can layer them, and by the way, they are made in Italy. And we have a sharpener here, just in case, if you didn't know about it. Now I think that choose a shade correctly, because this particular shade is a little bit too cool tone for me, and in my case it doesn't look that nicely. If you have more cool undertone, in your case the shade may work better. And a lip gloss, it looks beautiful, it looks stunning, but it's a little bit too metallic. So if you want to apply just a little bit, you can do it, and it's gonna look beautiful, and it smells great. It smells like a mix of caramel with vanilla. It smells like their basic lip glosses, actually. But we have quite many glitters here, and they are quite big, and you can feel them on lips. And if you apply a lot, this product feels a little bit sandy on lips. So just in case, just to let you know, these glitters are quite long lasting and it's not that easy to remove them from lips. If you need something like this, yeah, it's a nice, beautiful shade, and it's a nice product. If I'm not mistaken, 3 shades were released. And it was our last product for today, so let's check out how everything behaves. I have my makeup on around 11 hours, and let's check everything out. Foundation looks perfect. It looks perfect on skin, and it didn't emphasize dryness, and it looks great, lovely. A bronzer, I can definitely see it. The blush is still right here. Highlighter, same thing. I can see all products on my skin. Eye makeup, unexpectedly, this eyeshadow, I mean the duochrome one that I used in the middle, it increased. There is a little bit right here, but guys, just a little bit, and I would say that it's like nothing in my case. Other eyeshadows, they look quite lovely as well. Liner, still it looks perfect. It looks perfect, and it increased right here. So actually, from the wearing point of view, all the products are quite nice. And let's quickly discuss other products that were released as a part of this collection and that I decided to skip. A lip balm, shimmer lip balm. If you like wearing some lip balms, I think that this product may work quite nicely, and it looks beautiful. And if I'm not mistaken, it's fully transparent and it's glittery. Next beauty, it's called Glow Up Face Body Highlighter. Such products are quite lively if you like wearing them. I have already quite many, and this product costs actually 20 euros, so that's why I decided to skip it. If you need a product like this, it's a nice product to try. I think not quite sure about the scent, at least there is no info right here, and yeah, up to you to decide. Actually, if you want to create, if for instance you have lots of liquid highlighters and if you want to have a similar effect on your body, you can just simply mix your liquid highlighter with your body cream or with your foundation, and in this case you're gonna have more or less similar result. Just for you to know. And don't forget that quite often you can find some extra discount codes and you can save a little bit. I always try to find some extra discount codes because the prices are quite insane nowadays. I paid 176 euro for all products That's a lot. That's a lot. And that's why I wasn't sure whether I should film my review or not. Next product is a mascara, and Kiko has quite many beautiful mascaras, and you can try this product if you like this one. It seems to me that it should give volume and it should separate nicely, at least it looks like. Next beauty, brush. May work, but I don't really like small brushes, being honest. The thing is that depending how you hold your brush, you can apply more or less product actually. And for instance, if you hold your brush like this, you're gonna apply more product. If you're gonna hold your brush like this, you're gonna apply less product. And talking about these small brushes, you can't really control amount of a product. Of course, as an option, you can use this brush for applying a foundation, and in this case, it's not that matter, but still, still the same rules actually. If you're gonna hold like this, sorry, I use it for applying a mix of a foundation and a highlighter on my body today, you're gonna apply more. That's the reality and you should know about it. Next product, eyebrow solid wax. Eyebrow products from Kiko, they are okay. It depends. Quality, unfortunately, depends. Some products are great, some products are like nothing special. I'm not a big fan of eyebrow gels from Kiko. They're not that perfect. You can find something better. But the shades, they do nice shades, especially blonde shades are quite okay. They're not that yellow, they're not that green. They're in the middle, and that's why they are quite lovely. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes they can produce not the greatest shades, but in most of the cases, they do nice shades. And the last product for today is a setting spray. If you like using setting sprays with glitters, it's a nice option to try. As an option, you can create actually your own highlighter setting spray as an option. Just grab your basic setting spray, grab a bit of highlighter, and mix everything, and you're gonna have more or less the same result. Just in case. Okay guys, it was our last product for today, and let me know down below what you think about this collection. Do you like it or no? And are you planning to buy any products? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up, and of course consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.